Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that Lynn Alden, economist, for example, is saying that Bitcoin can face considerable danger in this year, 2023. On the other hand, another news I brought to you is what Cathie Wood is saying, the CEO of ARK Invest, that the Fed could pivot already this year, which could be good for the Bitcoin price. And we have now the very first private bank which tokenized its own shares. So guys, all this in today's video. And don't forget, if you would like to keep yourself up to date, very simply just subscribe to this YouTube channel Blockchain Bloom, because every day you're getting fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news here, short videos, long videos, couple of videos basically every day. So I will keep you up to date. Very important. Subscribe button all, and then you're getting the notifications as soon as new video is out. Hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now it's time to jump into the market, where we can see that Bitcoin is basically down 1.5% in the last 24 hours, which makes Bitcoin $22,617. There we have Ethereum. It's about 5% down, 1,547 at the moment. And when we're looking at the top, what's that? It couldn't be the gainers. What the heck is here? Look at this. Anyway, so the top gainer, Aptos is the one which goes up now 14%. And pretty much that's it. Top losers, Lido, Dow going down 16%. And Flow 11%, Chili's, or actually Frax share 9%. So now we can see that the market is a bit going down. And we can see this sideways action right now, actually in the 4-hour even better. It still continues on this level, this working right now as a support. How long it will work as a support, it's a good question. We can see here this trend line. We actually broke this trend line, and when we're looking at maybe the daily, we can see that it hasn't been closed yet. But yeah. Question now that how we continue. Do we break down here, which could be here maybe a potential head and shoulders pattern in the future, but it's too early to say it obviously, or we going to wait here sideways a little bit until the 1st of February, when the Fed will come out with the new rate hike, and depend on that, it will actually push up or push down the market. So question, now we, it's not happening too much. Altcoins are going to get a bit more down. Bitcoin is holding itself here on this level, going sideways. Okay, but when we thinking about this year, we have different experts saying a little bit different things. And now I brought you two opinions. The first one I would like to mention is Lynn Alden, economist. What Lynn is saying, let's talk about it. So here we go. Bitcoin faces considerable danger from the Fed in 2023. So this is what Lynn Alden said. And, basically right now, Bitcoin price are heavily tied to liquidity conditions, and liquidity conditions have been improving since Q4 2022, which is good, definitely, for Bitcoin and other risky assets. But Alden continues that liquidity conditions are good right now, in part because the US Treasury is drawing down its cash balance to avoid going over the debt ceiling. By the way, we are over of it already, and this pushes liquidity into the financial system. So the Treasury has been offsetting some of the quantitative tightening that the Federal Reserve is doing. Once the debt ceiling issue gets resolved, the Treasury will be refilling its cash account, which pulls liquidity out of the system. So at that point, both the Treasury and the Fed will be sucking liquidity out of the system, and that would create vulnerable time for risk assets in general, including Bitcoin. So now we have here, of course, Arthur Hayes, the former CEO of exchange BitMEX, has much grimmer forecast for the year. Likewise, here because of the Fed policy. And by the way, Alden is saying that Bitcoin will definitely recover. Also is saying that I do think this is a deep value accumulation zone for Bitcoin with 3-5 years view, but traders should be aware of liquidity risks in the second half of this year. So, according to Lynn Alden, Bitcoin won't have an amazing time in the second half of this year. But now let's move on to the next one. The next one, what is Cathie Wood, the CEO of ARK Invest, saying? Well, she sees actually the whole situation a bit brighter. Cathie Wood, head of the crypto and innovative tech investment firm, is confident that inflation fall and that Fed will pivot in 2023. So this year, the chief executive from crypto and tech investment firm ARK Invest believes crypto assets will see a huge turnaround this year as inflation falls and the Fed pivots. She said there was all kind of signals pointing to lower inflation, which suggests that the Fed should pivot soon. Again, pivot. So she added that the firm believes that the inflation will come down to 2%, which is the Fed's target. However, would predict that inflation could fall below this level and even into negative territory because of the money supply has been falling. So the market is waiting for the signal from the Federal Reserve, she said, adding that we think that will come in the first half of 2023. And if that's happening, she believes that in the second part of this year, then definitely Bitcoin and other risky assets can go up. So now we can have here two different perspectives and two different opinions. What do you think about it? Put it down in the comment section. Okay, and the third thing is all about that the very first private bank has actually tokenized its own shares. So here we have the very first private bank tokenizing its own shares. Not a surprise, the bank from Switzerland, it's Cité Gestion, becoming the first bank in doing that. And they partnered up basically with digital asset firm TREZOR to issue and manage their tokenized shares. So basically, tokenization or digitalization of various asset classes has been a popular trend among financial institutions because it allows trading finance players to attract more investors by using blockchain technology. So TREZOR believes that digitalization of private assets and securities is becoming a new standard in the digital asset industry. And when it comes to tokenization and blockchain technology, it's growing. You're talking about properties. You can tokenize properties, have, a small share of the property and, a smart contract. It will take care of the whole thing. So this is definitely part of the future. But now we have the very first private bank to do this. And probably others will follow. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I think these were the most important things on today. What's that today? Today is Wednesday, isn't it? Okay, I'm back obviously tomorrow with the freshest. So subscribe to this YouTube channel if you would like to stay up to date. Very simple. Subscribe, bell button. Oh, that's the only thing you have to do. Hit the like button if you like this kind of content. Don't forget to do that. And yeah, I'm back tomorrow. I wish you a great day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.